Life Over 55 with Kim. Welcome to my channel. Let me tell you, I want to start out by saying on Wednesdays, if you're new to my channel, I do my weigh-in. So every Wednesday since I started back in January, I've been doing weigh-ins. So here we go. Ready? Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Everybody knows that I have been struggling and that I had a major heartbreak, right? It's been difficult. It's been a struggle. It's been a challenge. But you know what has come out of this lying, cheating, deceiving, unworthy person, downright hateful, is my relationship with God is getting closer and stronger. So yes, I suffered some heartbreak. Yes, I am still heartbroken. The heartbroken kind of is heading out the window. The anger is setting in. And you know what? There's no reason for me to be angry. None at all. So I'm trying not to focus on it's really hard not to focus on how it affected me, how it affected my whole life. When I sit and I think about how this man has been doing this, because it started out, we were just talking, but it started out, I met him on a dating website. So you were looking, right? And you were married. Marriage license says 2012. Marriage licenses are public. So, you kind of have to stop and think and ask yourself, why was he on a dating website? Obviously, he wasn't happy at home, I guess. But none of that has anything to do with me and how he affected my life. I was happy-go-lucky in Naples, Florida. That's where I was living. I was enjoying my life. I was meeting lots of people. I met good people. I met bad people. But I was still meeting people. I was going to church daily for a while. I got my real estate license when I was down in Naples. And I met people I could call family, you know? So there was a lot of positive things happening for me in Naples, Florida. And I gave all of that away. I gave it all up. Now, I got homesick, so I did go home a couple of times, but then I went right back. So it was kind of telling me, I felt like God was leading me to Naples. But you know, my family was like super supportive. My brother, he drove me down a couple of times. So, I mean, like I enjoyed my life. Like, I was lonely, don't get me wrong. I wanted to meet someone. I met a guy when I first got there. And he was like, move in with me, marry me. But I did not do any of the above because I was just getting out of a relationship myself. I was getting divorced. So I needed time, which he obviously did not want to give me time. But anyway, Sergio, if you're watching, I do care about you. So there were, you know, like I said, I met, I dated, I was able to go do things that here in Missouri, it just, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Missouri, but I have never really met anyone other than like my husband here in Missouri, to like really get into a relationship with. So anyway, long story here. So I just want to kind of fill you in on where I'm at and why I am still suffering a little bit with this, because to me, I gave up a whole bunch of stuff, right? I can remember him and I talked on the phone for hours, and he just seemed to be this whole person that I guess he's not. I don't know. I don't really know him. I can say I don't know him. It sounds like his wife doesn't really know him. Um, hours, hours, hours. Every single day. Like, he like drug me out of I don't want to say drug me out of, but he kind of took me away from the road I was going down, I think. So, what would have happened if I would have never met that man? Would I have found actual true love? That's all I'm asking for. I just want to be loved. That is, I am simple. I am so simple. I want to be loved. I want to be financially secure. Doesn't mean I need mansions or Maseratis, right? I don't know. Like, I have no idea what the intention was with all of that. But when I look back at how I left everything. I lost 2 households full of stuff for him. I moved from the Naples area to Missouri because he was going to come here too. We were going to both work, save money, and then move back and build a house, right? Buy a house. I did it. I did it with no questions, hardly even asked. And look where I'm at, you know? So that cost me tons of money to do that. I set up household again, right? Bought everything from scratch. I brought some stuff from Florida, but there was still stuff I needed, right? So now, here I am again, getting rid of everything. I have done restarts so many times in my life, literally so many times in my life. And that's where I'm at. I'm at the point to where I don't want to do restarts anymore. I really don't. I'm on the downhill slope of life, right? Like, all of my good years, well, I'm not even gonna say good years because I still have good years ahead of me, but most of my life is already done. And unfortunately, I have not found that true love. I'm still searching. I will continue to search. The only love I have right now is coming from God. Jesus is love. And that is all I probably need for right now. But it's a lonely life. So that is why I'm struggling so much with what has happened and what took place, right? Because in my mind and in my heart, I was done. Like, this was it. He was the one. He was the one that I was going to spend the rest of my life. I was going to take my last breath with. He was the one. Well, he had different plans. And, I should have known because he's like, my sister's been getting in my head. It was nice to be able to go home and see my grandkids and see this. I'm like, let's move to Philadelphia. Well, that would have been fun, wouldn't it? Anyway, so I'm telling all of this because now you know why, when I say I'm an emotional eater, why I'm struggling so hard. But I'm very proud of myself. Very, very, very proud of myself. Because you know what? Throughout all of this, I went up, last week, a half a pound? Guess what? I am up another half pound. So through the last 3 weeks of all of this crazy nonsense going on, I've gained 1 full pound. So thank you, God, because he's actually helping me and watching over me. And I feel like my clothes are getting tighter by 1 pound, but you know what? It's probably because, when you're stressed, your stomach gets bigger, right? So therefore, with stating that, I have to focus on me, right? my mental health right now, that is a big thing, because the mind can play such crazy, crazy tricks on you. And if you can get it out of your mind, you've won the battle. And you know what? He's not winning this battle for me. I'm sure he's having the time of his life, you know? What did he lose? He lost nothing. Nothing. He's got his wife. He's got his family. He's got his kids. He's got his mother. He's got his sister. He's got everybody, right? He's living the next day. And then the next day. I'm probably not a thought in his mind. That's harsh. That is harsh. That is harsh reality, right? That is very harsh for me. But those are the things that I have to get out of my head and let go of. I have a therapy, hopefully, I have a therapy talk with a therapist on Friday, hopefully, because the last 2 have been canceled. Actually, you know, there's last 3. I had another one that I tried like months and months ago, and it got canceled too. So we'll see. If this one gets canceled, I don't know. I am just trying to lean on God, because that's who I have right now, is God. And I'm thankful that I know him. I'm thankful that I was brought up with God, and I am thankful that I have him in my life, because like I keep saying, all things through him are possible. So with God, I know I can get this done, and I know I can move ahead. This morning, I got to get going here. I got an interview today in 10 minutes from Zoom. So I will get back with you. I will let you know what happened. Okay, I am back. So I just had that interview. What do you know about it? You never know what's happening in those things. They ask you a bunch of questions, you answer them. Do you have any other things to say about yourself? Da 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 da. Okay. Well, we'll be making a decision. I'm probably going to take all of this week and all of next week, and then we'll tell you and let you know what's happening. Notice it. All right, moving on now. That's the least of my worries. All right, so we were touching base on what I was going through and how I struggle, because I am an emotional eater. And when I say I'm an emotional eater, when I get sad, I want sugar. When I get mad, I want sugar. When I am feeling lost, I want sugar. So, and it's not just sugar, it's that sweet, salty mixture of everything that I want, right? So I am just super grateful and super happy that in the last 3 weeks I've gained 1 pound. I went down, I went up, I went down, I went up, but 1 pound. So I'm a half a pound up today, Wednesday, from last week, right? So, and you know what? I am still down my 20 pounds. Like, I have not gone back over that. So that is like, that's happy, 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 right? Happy dance. So that right there is showing that I am progressing and that I am moving forward and I am getting it together, right? So I just need to continue to know that sugar is not my friend. Is that what I should say? Sugar is not my friend. So, I really just need to focus on getting back healthy, right? I want to lose weight. Absolutely, I want to lose weight, but I also want to be healthy with it. And I'm confessing right now that I have not been doing that yoga. I need to do that yoga because I need to make sure while I'm losing that body fat, I'm not losing muscle. And you do lose both, just so you know. You do lose both. So I really, really, really want to make sure that I'm getting that done. And back in my LA weight loss days, that was a big thing. Like, they had bars that you took that had whey protein and soy protein in them. And it was one would take away the body fat, the other one would give you lean muscle. So that is the part where I need to make sure, especially since I'm in my later 50s, that I need to, that just throws me, you guys. I'm in my late 50s. Ooh. I don't feel like I'm in my late 50s. I feel like I'm in my late 30s. It's hard to be in your late 30s when you have kids that are in their 30s though, right? So basically, I just want to make sure that I am getting some kind of muscle tone, because it's not all fun when you're flabby, right? So we'll see what happens. We're going to see what's going on. This is my journey. This is where I'm at in life. And, you know, that saying, when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade, right? So I am going to try to make some lemonade, and we're going to make it sugar-free. No sugar in that lemonade. So this week we have Wednesday. So tomorrow is Thursday. I am working the whole entire day, open to close. And then on Friday, I work close. Saturday, I'm working, and then I'm off on Sunday, Monday. All right, guys. Well, I will have another video out probably on Friday. I probably will not get another video out until then. So until then, everyone take care. And I wish you all positive mental health. I'm wishing it for me. So I will let you know how the therapy session goes on Friday. I will check in with you guys then. Until then, everybody have a fantastic day. Chins up. Drink your water. I got my water. Drink your water. And I will talk to you in a couple of days. Mwah. Bye.